Hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here, and in today's video we're going to talk about the one frame movement mechanic in Apex Legends that gives you incredible speed and that makes you glide through the air. Yes, it is super gliding, probably one of the toughest movement mechanics to complete successfully and, more importantly, consistently in Apex Legends, but it feels really awesome when you do complete it. So before explaining how to do it, this is what it looks like in third person. So as you can see, the legs kind of kick forward when you complete it successfully, and it boosts you at an incredible speed in one single frame after climbing up on any given object. So as you can see here with Octane, the first frame after I finish the climb and then I do the inputs to do the super glide, I get a speed boost to 540 velocity, which is really fast, and then I glide through the air. And this is what it looked like in first person. Again, it really looks like somebody is pulling you towards that direction when you complete it successfully, and I can't stress this enough, it is very difficult to complete because you need to do it within like a single frame. You have to input the keys properly at the correct timing to pull off a super glide. First and foremost, what I would suggest you do if you're playing on PC is put the command +CL_show POS, which is position space 1 or either the four corners of your screen, to get an idea of the velocity that you are going at in the game. So when you do pull off a successful super glide, you're going to go from 0 velocity to about 500 or above in a split second. So like in a frame, you're going to go from 0 to very fast, just like that. So having this velocity or position meter in the corner of your screen will help you determine if you pulled off a super glide or not. So as with my ledge boosting tutorial I made, I think last week, the timing needs to be very precise. So when you're climbing an object, you need to input a jump and crouch at the exact moment at which you finish climbing an object and you're about to take the first step. So again, timing is crucial to get this mechanic down. And honestly, I mess it up a lot more times than I actually do it successfully, but it does feel really awesome, and I know a lot of people want to know how to pull off a super glide. So this exact frame here, when you're just about to take the first step after climbing an object, you input a jump and a crouch. At the same time, you're going to pull off a super glide. Again, it has to be done within like, I think 2 frames or 1 frame. You need to input the 2 keys, so the jump and the crouch, to pull off a super glide. So yeah, timing is everything. You're going to need a lot of practice to get this down. I also bound my jump to the scroll wheel. I think it just makes it easier because I can input multiple jumps in a row to make sure that I'm inputting it at the precise moment that I'm actually pressing the crouch key. So that's just a little tip. Even if you don't get a quote-unquote super glide off, you still get a decent speed boost, even if your timing is off a little. But when you do pull off a super glide, you'll really feel it as though somebody is pulling you towards the front direction. So you'll know when you pull it off, especially if you put the show position thing in the corner of your screen. If you're going from 0 to like 500 and above, that is when it's a super glide. If not, it's kind of like a super glide, but you don't get the same feeling of being pulled forward. It's more like a jump then crouch slide kind of situation instead of like gliding through the air. So again, timing is everything. It's very difficult to pull off. Don't get discouraged. I almost got discouraged trying to pull it off. But anyways, I hope this tutorial helped you out and showed you how to perform a super glide. One of the most difficult things is actually implementing this in combat situations. When you're in the firing range, you're in a no stress environment, so it's a lot easier to not mess up. But when you're in a live game, it can be a little bit more tricky because you have a lot of things going on. So that would be the next step for me, to try and implement this in combat situations, but it feels really cool to pull off even if it's only in the firing range. Anyways, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.